Federal officials charging 5 people in the death of actor Matthew Perry.
Unsealed documents reveal an underground network of drug distribution. Jacqueline Lee has the latest.
A development in the death of beloved actor Matthew Perry. At a press conference in Los Angeles today, federal officials announced 5 people, including 2 doctors, are charged in connection with the death of the Friends star, all arrested and charged with conspiracy to distribute ketamine. In newly unsealed court documents, 41-year-old Jasveen Sangha, known as the Ketamine Queen, allegedly used her home to package and distribute narcotics. 54-year-old Eric Fleming is listed as an acquaintance of Perry and accused of distributing the ketamine. Dr. Salvador Plasencia, known as Dr. P, and Dr. Mark Chavez are accused as the initial sources of supply to Perry.
They knew what they were doing was wrong. They knew what they were doing was risking great danger to Mr. Perry, but they did it anyways. In the end, these defendants were more interested in profiting off Mr. Perry than caring for his well-being.
Court documents allege the suspects used encrypted messaging and coded language, calling ketamine as Dr. Pepper to distribute their drugs.
Over 2 months, from September to October 2023, they distributed approximately 20 vials of ketamine to Mr. Perry in exchange for $55,000 in cash. Defendant Plasencia saw this as an opportunity to profit off of Mr. Perry. He wrote in a text message in September 2023, quote, "I wonder how much this moron will pay."
Perry's live-in personal assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, is also charged as a co-conspirator. The indictment says Dr. Plasencia taught the assistant how to inject ketamine into Perry and provided syringes. Perry died last October after he was found unresponsive in a hot tub in his Los Angeles home. An autopsy revealed he died from the acute effects of ketamine.
Sangha, known as the Ketamine Queen, is facing up to life in prison, and Dr. Plasencia is facing up to 120 years in prison. The other 3 co-conspirators are facing between 10 to 25 years in federal prison. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Officials in Georgia say opioid-related overdoses have killed more than 650,000 people over the last 25 years. Georgia's Attorney General says treatment and recovery services are the key to solving the opioid crisis and reduce fentanyl overdoses. State Commissioner Kevin Tanner oversees the Georgia Opioid Crisis Abatement Trust and says Georgia will receive $638 million in settlements after a national lawsuit settlement with major pharmaceutical distributors. The funds will be used for drug prevention, treatment, recovery centers, harm reduction, research, and community education.
I think lawmakers being able to keep focused on where can we implement laws and policy changes that will help prevent opioid addiction from occurring to start with is going to be important, but also making it easier for people to get into treatment.
This trust will award $50 million in grants this fall and will launch a dashboard at gaopioidtrust.org for transparency.